Discover how Cervecería Patriota aims to conquer the world with its high-quality, innovative, and flavorful craft beer. Product description: Cervecería Patriota produces high-quality craft beers, focusing on innovation and flavor diversity. The product offerings include beer styles, varieties ranging from light blonde beers to dark and robust ales. Some styles may include IPA, India Pale Ale, porter, stout, and seasonal or limited edition beers. Natural ingredients: the brewery uses local and fresh ingredients, which not only enhances flavor but also supports local producers. Sustainability focus: a commitment to sustainable practices in production and packaging, in using recyclable bottles and offering a container return system. This approach allows Cervecería Patriota to differentiate itself in a competitive market and attract a segment of consumers who value quality and sustainability. Market description: the craft beer market in Colombia has experienced significant growth in recent years. Key points include sector growth. According to the Colombian Brewers Association, the craft beer market has been growing at a rate of 30% annually, indicating an increasing appreciation for artisanal products. Consumer segmentation: craft beer consumers tend to be young adults, aged 25 to 45, interested in quality products and tasting experiences. There is also a growing interest in local and sustainable consumption. Competition: although the market is competitive, there is still room for new breweries offering innovative products. Established breweries and new entrants compete not only on flavor but also on brand image and customer experience. Legal tools: to operate in international markets, Cervecería Patriota must consider various legal tools. Alcohol regulations: it is essential to comply with local and international laws regulating the production and sale of alcohol, including operating licenses, labeling requirements, and advertising restrictions. Intellectual property: registering trademarks and patents to protect brand identity and any innovations in products. This is crucial in international markets to avoid legal conflicts. Health and safety standards: compliance with food safety regulations, which vary by country, ensuring that products are safe for consumption and meet local standards. Target markets: United States. The US craft beer market is one of the largest and most competitive globally, valued at over $22 billion, with high demand for authentic artisanal products. However, competition is fierce, with well-established local breweries and loyal followers. International craft beers have the potential to succeed in high consumption, culturally diverse cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, where consumers appreciate authentic, unique imported products. Germany. Although Germany has a strong beer tradition and a broad local beer selection, there is a growing interest in craft and experimental beers. Demand for these products has increased in cosmopolitan cities like Berlin and Hamburg, where consumers are open to trying foreign craft beers that bring unique flavors and techniques. This is a market with knowledgeable customers who value quality and authenticity. Japan. Japan is an emerging market in the craft beer scene and a significant opportunity for niche products. Imported and craft beers are increasingly popular in Tokyo and Osaka, where consumers are willing to pay premium prices for exclusive products. In this context, a Colombian craft beer could gain acceptance, especially by highlighting its cultural and artisanal value. Competition analysis. United States. Competition in the US includes both major local craft breweries and well-known international brands. Still, demand for unique exotic products may open doors if Cervecería Patriota emphasizes authenticity and quality. However, it should position itself in the premium market to differentiate from mass consumption products and established craft breweries. Germany. In Germany, competition is stiff, with a strong preference for local beers. However, foreign craft beers offering something different have gained popularity in urban culturally rich cities. The focus here should be on quality and using exotic ingredients to stand out from traditional German beers. Japan. In Japan, competition is growing, but there is still room for high-quality imported beers offering a unique experience. Latin American artisanal imports remain rare, presenting an opportunity for Cervecería Patriota. The key will be to highlight distinctive ingredients and the brand's story, appealing to Japan's interest in craftsmanship and detail. Key success factors: authenticity and cultural storytelling. The brand must communicate its Colombian origins and highlight its local ingredients and artisanal process, appealing to consumers seeking authenticity and unique cultural experiences. Product innovation, the ability to create limited and customized editions that integrate flavors from the destination country is crucial. This adaptation can capture the attention of consumers looking for a unique and exclusive experience. Strategic partnerships. Establish partnerships with distributors and retailers in each target market who understand the craft niche, aiding distribution and brand recognition. Adapted marketing and communication, tailoring digital and social media marketing to resonate with each culture and emphasizing authenticity and quality. Presence at local beer festivals and culinary events can also strengthen brand recognition. Risks: strong local competition. Both in the United States and Germany, local competition may limit Cervecería Patriota's reach, as consumers tend to prefer established local beers. Import regulations and tariffs. Import requirements and food and beverage regulations can be complex and costly in these markets, especially in Japan, where import tariffs are stringent. High logistics costs. Shipping and distribution costs can be high for perishable products like beer, and delivery delays could impact product quality and customer satisfaction. Cultural sensitivity. Acceptance of foreign products can vary, especially in markets like Germany and Japan, which tend to be exacting in terms of quality and authenticity. Adapting without losing Colombian identity is crucial. Product adaptation. Limited editions with regional flavors. Description. Create limited editions that incorporate local ingredients from the destination countries, such as matcha tea in Japan or specific German hops. Purpose. Including local flavors builds a cultural connection, facilitates product acceptance, and lets consumers experience a Colombian beer with familiar touches. Implementation. Collaborate with local ingredient suppliers and adjust the recipe to reflect the characteristics of each market. Culturally themed labels and designs. Description. Adapt the packaging design with themes and visual elements relevant to each country, such as local landscapes, cultural symbols, or exclusive illustrations. Purpose. Design adaptation communicates respect and understanding of local culture, capturing consumer interest and standing out on shelves. Implementation. Partner with local designers or well-known artists in each country to create labels that represent both Colombian identity and the local market. Non-alcoholic beer for markets with restrictions. Description. Offer a line of non-alcoholic or low alcohol beers to meet regulations and preferences in countries where alcohol consumption is more restricted, such as Japan or certain US regions. Purpose. Meet the demand for innovative artisanal products in markets with alcohol consumption limitations. Implementation. Adjust the fermentation process and obtain necessary certifications for distributing non-alcoholic beverage. Local collaborations with international breweries. Description. Collaborate with local craft breweries in target countries to create unique beers that combine techniques and styles from both breweries. Purpose. Increase visibility in the local market and attract local consumers of the collaborating brewery. Strengthening brand perception. Implementation. Identify breweries with similar values and negotiate collaborative agreements to launch joint editions with broader distribution. Flavor diversification to pair with local cuisine. Description. Create specific flavor profiles that complement typical dishes of each country, such as a spiced beer for pairing with Japanese cuisine or toasted flavors that integrate well with German cuisine. Purpose. Taking a culinary approach facilitates product adoption by restaurants and gourmet establishments, boosting visibility and market acceptance. Implementation. Collaborate with local chefs or sommeliers who can advise on developing specific flavor profiles for each region. Product formats and special presentations. Description. Offer smaller volume presentations like 330 ml bottles or canned versions to make consumption easier in countries where sales format preferences vary. Purpose: adapt to each market's preferred purchase and consumption format, promoting a more accessible option for daily consumption or events. Implementation: conduct prior market studies in each country to understand preferred formats and produce in suitable presentations. Marketing and promotion strategies. Culinary tasting experiences. Description: organize tasting events where consumers can sample different beers alongside typical dishes from Colombia and the destination countries, emphasizing flavor fusion. Purpose: this strategy not only educates consumers about the unique characteristics of the beers but also creates an emotional connection with the brand by involving attendees in a cultural experience. Implementation: collaborate with local chefs and host these events at restaurants or food festivals. Social media campaigns with local influencers. Description: partner with food and beverage influencers in each market to promote the beers through creative posts and attractive visual content. Purpose: influencers can amplify brand reach and establish credibility by showcasing the product in everyday situations relevant to their audience. Implementation: identify and collaborate with influencers aligned with the brand values who have a strong following on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. User-generated content strategies. Description: encourage consumers to share their experiences with Cervecería Patriota beers through photos, reviews, and videos using a specific hashtag. Purpose: this generates authentic, free content for the brand and creates a community of loyal consumers who feel part of the brand's story. Implementation: launch a social media campaign that incentivizes users to share their moments with the beer, possibly through contests or giveaways. Interactive and sustainable packaging. Description: develop packaging that interacts with consumers, such as labels with QR codes leading to exclusive content or augmented reality experiences related to the brand. Purpose: this not only enhances the consumer experience but also demonstrates a commitment to innovation and sustainability, aspects increasingly valued by consumers. Implementation: invest in packaging technology and collaborate with designers to create attractive and functional packaging. Cross promotions with local products. Description: collaborate with local food brands, cheeses, cured meats, etc. to create promotional combos highlighting the pairing between their products and Cervecería Patriota beers. Purpose: this strategy increases brand visibility and encourages impulse buying by offering complementary products. Implementation: establish agreements with local producers to create product bundles at retail points and events. Digital loyalty programs. Description: Create a loyalty program that rewards consumers for their purchases and participation in brand activities, such as events and social media promotions. Purpose: a loyalty program not only incentivizes repeat purchases but also increases interaction with the brand and helps gather valuable consumer behavior data. Implementation: develop an app or web platform where consumers can track their rewards and access exclusive promotions. Logistics and distribution strategies. Strategic partnerships with local distributors. Description: form alliances with local distributors in target markets to leverage their market knowledge, existing infrastructure, and distribution networks. Purpose: increase efficiency and reduce logistical costs by benefiting from local expertise and established distribution channels. Implementation: research and select local distributors that align with the brand values and have a strong market presence. Use of tracking and inventory management technology. Description: implement real-time inventory management and tracking systems to optimize the supply chain and logistics. Purpose: improve visibility of shipments and inventory management, allowing for quicker responses to market demand and better planning. Implementation: adopt logistics management software that integrates sales data and demand forecasting. Regional distribution centers. Description: establish distribution centers in strategic locations within target markets to reduce delivery times and transportation costs. Purpose: ensure product availability and improve delivery times by bringing products closer to end consumers. Implementation: identify high-demand areas and establish centers that facilitate quick and efficient distribution. Reverse logistics for sustainability. Description: develop a reverse logistics system for the collection and recycling of bottles and packaging, promoting sustainability. Purpose: not only comply with environmental regulations but also enhance brand perception among eco-conscious consumers. Implementation: implement collection points in collaboration with local retailers and offer incentives to consumers for returning packaging. Personalized delivery options. Description: offer personalized delivery options, such as the selection of delivery times and locations, adapting to consumer preferences. Purpose: enhance customer experience and increase satisfaction by providing flexible options that align with their lifestyles. Implementation: use mobile apps and e-commerce platforms to allow consumers to select their delivery preferences. Multimodal transportation optimization. Description: implement a multimodal transportation approach that combines different transportation methods, land, sea, air, to optimize cost and delivery times. Purpose: increase transportation efficiency and adapt to the unique aspects of each market, considering factors like costs and transit times. Implementation. Partner with logistics companies that offer multimodal service and continuously evaluate routes and transportation methods. Implementation plan. Implementation plan for Cervecería Patriota. 1. Market research and feasibility analysis. Objective. Identify potential international markets. Actions. Conduct market studies to understand the demand for craft beer and consumer preferences in various regions. Analyze local competition and assess entry barriers. Timeline 3 months. Responsible marketing and research team. 2. Product development and adaptation. Objective. Adapt products to meet local preferences. Actions. Test different flavors and styles of beer in new markets based on local consumer preferences. Ensure that labeling and promotions reflect local culture. Timeline 4 months. Responsible product development team. 3. Establishing local partnerships. Objective. Facilitate market entry through partnerships. Actions. Identify and negotiate with local distributors and retailers to establish distribution agreements. Collaborate with local food producers for cross-promotions. Timeline 2 months. Responsible sales and partnerships manager. 4. Marketing and promotion strategy. Objective. Create brand awareness and attract customers. Actions. Launch digital marketing campaigns using local influencers and user-generated content. Organize tasting events and promotions in collaboration with local restaurants and bars. Timeline 3 months. Ongoing. Responsible marketing team. 5. Logistics and distribution implementation. Objective. Ensure timely and efficient delivery. Actions. Establish regional distribution centers and optimize transportation routes. Use technology for shipment tracking and inventory management. Timeline 4 months. Responsible logistics manager. 6. Performance monitoring and evaluation. Objective. Measure success and make adjustments. Actions. Establish KPIs, key performance indicators for sales, customer satisfaction, and market share. Conduct quarterly reviews to assess progress and adjust strategies as needed. Timeline 1 month. Ongoing. Responsible Operations Director. Cervecería Patriota has a solid plan to conquer the world with its craft beer, adapting to local preferences and using innovative marketing strategies.